Oh boys, I really hoped this would never happen, but today we're looking at the IS-4 because update 10.3 has finally come out, and today we're going to be seeing whether or not all the rumors and all the talks about this tank's downfall are actually real. So first, let's take a look at the armor profile of this tank, guys, because I have some bad news for you guys. If you look at this tank from here, this is the AMX-50B shooting at the IS-4, not with gold shells, but with standard AP shells. And you can see how weak the IS-4's frontal armor is. You can see that there's barely any, red spot left on the upper hull area. This is very, very saddening, and this looks very, very bad because the IS-4 pretty much lost one of its main key features. It's the armor, guys. The IS-4's main feature was the armor. It was meant to be a super sturdy Soviet heavy tank. Now, we don't have any armor left on this thing, and it's very, very sad. What did we get in return, guys? Well, we got some DPM. Well, thank you, because this tank still has worse DPM than the E5 and the Super Conqueror. So that should already tell you something. The weapon handling is better than the Super Conqueror. And the dispersion is, the aim time and dispersion is better than the Super Conqueror and tanks like the IS-7. But do we really need that, guys? Did we really care? Because on top of that, this tank has some 42 kilometers forward with a power to weight ratio of almost 15. Did we really need this? This tank is basically goddamn useless at this point. It has no proper mobility to go around. It has a pretty decent gun, but not enough DPM. The armor is still sort of there, but at the same time, it's only against mediums and lights. Against proper heavy tanks, especially in a clinch situation, you're going to be getting shredded absolutely into the face. Guys, I really hoped that all the talk from before during the test and all the numbers were just sort of not a rumor, but sort of over-exaggerated. But that's not the case, because today I jumped straight into the training room. I wanted to check it out for you guys, and it is true. The IS-4 has pretty much been murdered by Wargaming, specifically because of the changes they made and removing an armor from a heavy tank, which is predominantly used with its armor, is sort of absurd to me. It really doesn't make sense, and now the IS-4 sort of doesn't know what to do in game. Is it supposed to be a support tank? Well, then give me proper mobility, which it doesn't really have with 42 kilometers forward. In that case, maybe you can give me, some pretty good weapon handling. It's pretty good, but it's not that amazing, right? So, because the E5, for example, really has amazing weapon handling with a very good, aim time and better dispersion. But at the same time, the E5, guys, has better DPM, has better weapon handling, and has better mobility than this tank. Guys, the E5 does everything better than the IS-4, even the armor. Think about it. The E5, which is, a pretty much nerfed up, beat up tank by Wargaming, has better DPM, better weapon handling, and better mobility, and better armor. That should really tell you something, guys. And with that sad note, I'm going to be finishing this video. I don't think I'm going to be coming back to the IS-4 in a long time. So tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And with that, happy is out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.